Everybody, I am on the back deck, but I want to show you this view today. It is absolutely phenomenal. Let me walk over here to the point of the deck. I'll flip the phone around. We have the most amazing view today. The skies are so clear. It is just beautiful. Just absolutely amazing. Glory be to God. Yeah, this is just blowing us away today. So I'll try to turn everything around. That's my bird feeders. I'll get my chair. Sorry about that, folks. The kids keep rearranging the furniture out here. See if I can flip the phone back around. There we go. See if this will work. And not... Oh, we got another different view. See if we can get some of the view in there. That's not working. No, the view's not going to work with this angle, but hey, you got my bird feeders. There'll probably be a squirrel come jump on my head in a minute. That would make for an exciting day, wouldn't it? Yeah, you see the woods behind me. We're surrounded by 10 acres of trees. And we have plenty of firewood, just so you know. Plenty of firewood. Is it warm there? No, it's like 75 degrees right now. It's beautiful out here. And there's Tulip. She's guarding the deck. She's following us everywhere. But the kids have done a good job on the deck. So I was watching Scott Adams today, and out of the blue, he says, you know, I've got some things to do today. And he's getting married today. Yeah, he's getting married. He and Christine have been together for 4 years, and they were supposed to get married in May, and that didn't happen because of the virus. And then they were going to get married in June, and that didn't happen. So he's going to get married on 7/11, and anything with an 11 is my kind of number. It's just, I just can't get over this view. I just can't get over it. 82 degrees in Schenectady. So where's everybody from? I was telling Constant Contact people yesterday when we had problems. I said, we're in 140 countries. And he said, well, how do you know how many countries you're in? And I said, well, a few years ago, we did a survey during the Olympics, and everybody wrote down where they were from, and we figured it out, and it was 140 countries. So how cool is that? I saw somebody come past that I might know. No. Anyway. So where's everybody from? Let's do roll call. Dayton, Ohio. Claxton, Georgia. Versailles, Ohio. Kansas. Ohio. West Virginia. What's with the number 11? I was born on January the 11th. That's why I like 11. Justin was born on September the 11th. Memphis, Tennessee. Oconee County, Georgia. That's just right down the road from me. Utah. Where in Utah? I've been all over Utah. Boston. New York. Here's a puppy. Yeah, she's warm. And we got Molly. Let's see if you can see Molly. We got puppies galore. Big Pine, Georgia. Swartz, Texas. St. Louis, Missouri. Been there. Houston, Missouri. Springfield, Missouri. I've been all over Springfield. Perth, Australia. Wow, we're a big family. Wisconsin, Southwest Wisconsin. I don't think I've been in Southwest Wisconsin. I've been all over Wisconsin, though. Colorado. Somebody else is born January the 11th. So 111 are my favorite numbers, y'all. Oh, the deck looks, it really does, doesn't it? But it's not. It's 20 years old. Tulip is a happy name for your dog. Yeah, she's happy. Fort Myers, for Colorado Springs. Been there. Yeah, they are good puppies. We're babysitting. Bluffton, South Carolina. Where is Bluffton? St. Paul, Minnesota. New Mexico. Wow, this is fun. Well, it's not brand new. It's 20 years old, but we've been pressure washing. Now we got to stain it. We're going to stain it this beautiful green. It's called Wooded Bog Green. Parowan, Utah. I have been there. The Prophet is there. Springfield, Utah. Oh my. I have a puppy. That's heavy, Tulip. I'll try to get it out of the way. Pembroke Pines, Florida. The hills of eastern Kentucky. That's not far from me. England in the UK. Washington State. Yep. Granger, Washington. Bluffton is right next to Hilton Head. Colorado Springs, West Virginia. I like the state of West Virginia. Auburn, Washington. Not been there. Mount Airy, North Carolina. I have been there. Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've been there many times. Perth, Australia, Arizona. Whittier here, yeah, California. Jamestown, New York. This is just a Blytheville, Arkansas. I know where that is. Hello from Asheville, North Carolina. That's my neighbor. Hello, Tammy. Tammy's on here. There's Miss Kaylee. There's Conda. Michigan. I was born in Michigan. Dixon, North Dakota. I've never been to North Dakota. I have to go to North Dakota. Your red shells will look great against the green. Yeah, it will. New York. Memphis. That's my stomping grounds. I grew up just north of Memphis at Reelfoot Lake. So did Justin. Fort Myers. Querin, Kentucky. Bellingham, Washington. I've been to Bellingham. Got on a boat there one time. The David B. I can't pronounce that. Ohio. Hammond, Louisiana. Plano, Texas. South Mississippi. Lexington, Kentucky. I've been there. West Virginia. Lenore, North Carolina. Sort of, yeah, it is. My hairdresser's son went to college there. Something New York. I couldn't pronounce that. Buna, Texas. Dos, Texas. Hey, Tammy. That's Patty's best friend. Martinsville, Virginia. Holland, Michigan. Wow. Panama City, Florida. Jacksonville, Florida. Hazen, I don't know what state. Cincinnati, Ohio. Ventura County, High Points in North Carolina. You have traveled a lot. Mostly work. We've had conferences everywhere and been to Utah a lot of times. British Columbia, been there. Calgary, been to Calgary too. Simi Valley, California. That's where Reagan's museum is. Sarasota, Florida. De Leon, Texas. Raleigh. Hey, Susan. I did say, okay, that's good. Fargo, North Dakota. Never been to North Dakota. North Dakota, Montana, Idaho. Rhode Island, I think, and Hawaii are the only states I haven't been to. Lake, northeastern Pennsylvania. I've driven through there. Went to Maryville, Tennessee. That's close to Bend. I've been to Pueblo, Colorado. I've been to Wisconsin. Yeah, I've traveled all over Wisconsin from one side to the other. I like this roll call here. This is fun. Seeing where everybody's from. Near Jersey Shore. I've been to Amarillo. There's a great steakhouse in Amarillo. Cortonwood, California. Leaves are blowing off the roof. Cabot semi-transparent stain. That's somebody's from Dyersburg. I grew up in Tiptonville. Who's from Dyersburg? Where is Dyersburg? Priscilla, I grew up in Tiptonville. Tiptonville. Yeah, we used to have a cheer we would go. Tiptonville. That's the way you spell it. Here's the way you yell it. Toledo, Hawaii. Somebody. Fairbanks, I've been there. Tupelo, Mississippi. Yep, I've been there. Nashville, Tennessee. Spent a lot of time in Nashville. Tabor, Alberta. Northumberland, England. Washington. What was that? Washington, I missed it. Washington, Michigan. Priscilla goes to, do you go to Lakeview Dining Room? Go to Lakeview. My friend owns Lakeview. And Boyette's. Justin's grandmother, Elizabeth, worked at Boyette's for 27 years. I look away and I miss them. I have friends that live just outside of St. Louis proper. Olive Branch, Mississippi. I've been there. Northern Illinois. Good morning, everybody. Norway. There we go. We're from everywhere, y'all. And this is what I was trying to tell the constant contact people. We had some problems with folks in Denmark. And if folks in Denmark were going to be taken off the list because their internet service provider were getting spam reports. And we've been in a lot of magazines and online stuff during the virus and the shutdown. And people have been needing help on how to keep their houses in order because they're home. And so we've gotten a lot of attention that way. And we've had thousands of new people join. Well, they don't understand how it all works unless they go through our 31 baby steps or they watch our videos, because the email, the email is the power behind our system. It really is. People don't believe that, but it's something coming into your inbox, mainly in the morning, because when we do it in the morning, it gets the people over in Europe in their evening, gets them ready for the next day. So we do a series of emails to get you through your morning routine, an Ask Fly Lady question, a morning musing, a couple of three testimonials, and we do a habit of the month, and we do our daily video, and that goes out. And, you know, if you have a home, you need to keep it in order so that you feel good being at home, because there's nothing worse than being stuck at home in a messy house. So let's get our houses clean. Let's make it the best possible place we can be and get rid of the clutter so you can live in your home. I mean, I've been looking at houses with Leanne, and the one thing I've noticed is they have lots of storage, but you want to know what happens? What happens is we fill the storage up with crap. Our pantries get filled with crap. Our closets get filled with clothes we don't wear. More crap. So we have to... Somebody said when you enter your home, it should make you do a fly lady giggle. I don't know what a fly lady giggle is. But your home, when you walk into your home, it needs to hug you. There doesn't need to be things out on the flat surfaces. You need to have a home that is staged for you. And if you'll just clean off your flat surfaces, yesterday we played an amazing game. And I forgot to share that video in our emails going out. So I'm going to do that today because it was a fun game. Patty said it was the best game we've ever played. We did a 5-minute room rescue, but we did a song room rescue in each room in our house, in the main areas of our home. And we had a lot of fun. We had a whole lot of fun doing it. And I didn't get it out in an email. So I'll post that after a while and maybe post this, but this is not real informative. It's just kind of being pleasant. Yeah, we were in Forbes a couple of days ago. I like this thing behind me, the backdrop behind me. Looks good. So have you read Proverbs 11 today? If you haven't, it is a powerful chapter in Proverbs. I'm reading a chapter of Proverbs every single day, and it is a great chapter. I've read it 3 times. I read it before I went to bed last night, and I've read two different Bible versions this morning. I've been studying that Proverbs, and it talks about, you just have to read it. It's just powerful, powerful, powerful. Well, we have to stay safe. There are people out there. I talked to one of my I talked to a county commissioner last night at dinner. He was at the same restaurant we were, and there were only 3 tables being used. He was on one side of the room, and we were on the other, and we social distanced, and we had on our mask, and they were eating. Well, they were getting ready to get their food. And I asked him, I said, because our COVID cases have doubled in the last 10 days. They have doubled. We went for like 20 cases for 3 months, and then they've doubled. And you know why they've doubled? Because people have gone on vacation to places like Myrtle Beach and other places, and people have come up here on vacation. It's people going on vacation, so we kind of need to stay home. Now, Justin and Emily are on a vacation. Justin's mother-in-law and sister-in-law and his family they have rented a house in a rural location in Florida on the Panhandle. Well, it's on the curve of the Panhandle, close to Cape St. Joe or something. I got a dog again. And it's a small town. It got hit by the hurricane a couple years ago and wiped everything out. So there's not a whole lot there. There is some seafood markets, and they took food to cook, so they're just going to the beach and they're gonna just stay to themselves. And that's a wonderful way to do it. His friend has a mountain house in Cashers, and it has been rented more this season than any other time they've ever rented it. So people are coming to the mountains on vacation. So bring your food, stay safe if you're coming up here. Because don't bring us the virus. We've done really well. We've done really well. But Justin's going to be gone for 5 days, and then his family will come back later. They're going to have a girls' weekend. So they want Justin down there to cook for them. He's the chief cook and bottle washer. Where am I? I am in Brevard, North Carolina. Yep, that's the Blue Ridge out there. The Blue Ridge Parkway is on those mountains, and there's several layers of mountains that you can see, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Robert built this house in 1975, and we remodeled in 2000. We put hardwood floors down everywhere, and we made a 10-butt kitchen instead of a 1-butt kitchen. We had a little bitty U-shaped kitchen. They had a kitchen sink at the front of the house, a little counter, and it curved, and it was a U-shaped kitchen. Yes, they won't be around people. They will not be around people, and he will. Justin actually thinks he's had the virus last December. Yeah. What city? It's Brevard, North Carolina. I went to camp in Brevard. I used to work at Earthshine Mountain Lodge, which is kind of a day camp for kids. And then I worked at the Brevard Music Center. Well, we're not meeting. Used to, people would come to visit the mountains, and they would come by the office because we don't have a store. We just have a distribution center, and they could pick some things up, but we can't do that anymore right now. We just can't do that anymore. So they have a sign on the door that we're not selling out of the store except if you order it. Well, it's a beautiful day. I don't have my watch on. I don't know what time it is. Old bankers never die. They just lose interest. Patty, you'll have to tell Phil that one. He'll get a kick out of that. It's 11:30. Thanks. We have had some good bankers that believed in us and stood behind us and helped us. And we have a beautiful building that's almost paid for. And it's just, it's nice having good bankers. It's nice having good bankers. You went to Camp Elahi. Wow. That's wonderful. Camps are good memories. But if you can't Send your kid to camp. Now, my grandson, Ethan, is working at the Presbyterian camp, Ridgehaven. And they had to quarantine for 2 weeks. And Ethan had been quarantined anyway for 3 months. And they had to quarantine for 2 weeks, all the counselors, once they got there. And then the kids, they have a new system. And Ridgehaven and another camp are the only 2 camps open in our county. Only 2 camps open. And they have done a weird, well, I guess it's not weird, but they have done a wonderful thing. When the kids get there, they get their counselor, and they are only with their counselor. Those 8 kids have to quarantine before they go. So they've been self-quarantined. So they meet with a counselor, and their little cabin is all there is. That's their camp. They do things as a unit, not as a whole. So they don't have sing-alongs, but they do have little sing-alongs in their own little thing. So I think it's wonderful the way they've been able to do it, but it's still hard. Ethan has been working at the camp since May. And Sarah went to the camp 2 weeks ago, and she didn't even get to see her brother. And she was really upset about that because she wanted to see her brother. She misses him. What's going on with Julie? What's happened? Somebody tell me. Anyway, camps are fun, and if your kids can't go to camp, you can have a camp at home, and it's free. It's free. We have a Camp Gonna Wanna Fly control journal on our website that you can download, and it'll help you get started. You can create a theme for your camp and do some fun stuff. And there's a whole section on our website about different ideas for camp. So just do a search for Camp Gonna Wanna Fly, all one word, GONNAWANNAFLY. Camp Gonna Wanna Fly. and you'll find lots of ideas, but download the control journal. It's in the control journal section of our website. It's free. And you get the kids involved. Sit around the table, let them name their cabins, which is their room. And you can do a cabin check, because that's part of cabin life. You have to make your bed and do everything. Camp Gonna Wanna Fly. Sister, did you get internet? She's had internet problems. Oh. Pray for Julie. Wow. Marla, that would be a great conference idea. Yeah, it would. That's a good idea. That's something. Yeah, that might be fun. I'll have to talk to Leanne. She's getting her hair done today. She found a hairdresser in town, and she is getting her hair done. Six-year-old baby girl. My husband went to Little River Campground. That's real close to Leanne. I took her by Little River Campground up to her house one time. God be with that baby girl. Prayers for the little one, yeah. that's all we ask when we leave this world, is that somebody's there holding our hands. And so many people have died with this stupid virus. Yeah, so many people have died, and they didn't have family there. But guess what? The Bible tells us that we all get to be together. We all get to be together in heaven. And there'll be no tears. No tears. Robert has lots of trails, and I don't hike much. I used to hike 8-10 miles, and since Fly Lady started, I stay kind of close to home. But we have lots of trails here, and we have a fire pit that's way over there, and we'll go out there sometimes. But I kind of like the view. Any suggestions for keeping from getting depressed in the days of COVID? You got to get off your butt. You can't sit around and feel sorry for yourself. I had to really have a come to Jesus meeting with a friend of mine the other night. She was all depressed, and I said, you got to get up. You got to get dressed to lace up shoes. You can't stay in your pajamas all day. You got to get up and you got to get dressed. It was morning time, her time. It was nighttime, my time. And I really had to have this, tell her like it was. And you got to take your supplements, y'all. If you're forgetting to take your supplements, set an alarm on your phone. I'm taking supplements at night before I go to bed. I'm taking supplements in the morning. I take 2 sets of supplements in the morning. And drink your water. A lot of times depression comes because we're dehydrated. So drink your water. This is how you fight off depression. And make sure you're getting vitamin D in your body every day. Sit in a sunbeam. Take some vitamin D. Leanne tries to take... Leanne, she does about 7,000 units a day. I take about 100,000 units a week. I take a vitamin D on Saturday and a vitamin D on Wednesday. And it's a big one. But I don't have deficit in vitamin D. I am flying high when it comes to my vitamin D levels. And that's one thing they've noticed with a lot of people that have passed away from the virus, is their vitamin D levels were in their shoes. They were just at the bottom. So get up, get dressed, get yourself moving, make excuses, play some fun music, and start taking your supplements. We have some amazing supplements. We call them the Core 4. They're on our website. They're on Leanne's website. And you gotta move. And I'm up moving, going up and down the steps, doing laundry. I've got excuses for moving. I have an alarm set on my phone every hour, at the top of every hour, to get up and to go to the bathroom and to drink my water. And the main thing is get up, because if you get up, that's it's the something. It's a physic. It's a law. Energy in motion stays in motion. Energy stopped. 2000 is a great way to start. Yes. And we have a vitamin D3. It's D3. And all our essential, our supplements are digestible. Digestible. Somebody's coming down my driveway. Just walking is good for you. Just go out, get your timer, walk for 7 minutes, turn around and come home. Somebody says, let's see, I've been on the Core 4 for 2 weeks and I can feel the difference with them. Wow. Wow. We need a testimonial. Do you have to deal with Lyme disease? No, we don't have to deal with Lyme disease here. But Justin was down in Rutherford County yesterday and he got a tick off of him. Let's get our vitamin D levels checked, y'all. The doctor can order a test for you. And you can probably find one on Amazon. It's the law of conservation of momentum. Thank you very much, Janet. You're my girl today. I knew I studied it. I have woodpeckers. My nails have never been stronger. Yeah. Hey, Justin's been doing keto this week. He's been doing sort of the hot melt sprint with us. He's lost 7 pounds. 7 pounds. I think I've lost about 5. Yeah, and that nationwide deficit in vitamin D, I think it's killing a lot of people. And look on YouTube for vitamin D videos. Breast cancer and all sorts of things. They're finding women with low levels of vitamin D. That's when you're susceptible to disease. So, folks, take care of yourself. Heather lost 11. Wow. I love the hot melt sprint. I love it. I love it. I love it. It tells you exactly what to eat, everything to do. You have a salad. I'm doing some intermittent fasting with it. Oh, last night. Uh-oh. Somebody's throwing acorns at me. Oh, that's so cute. I have a woodpecker. I have my little woodpecker feeder. He is brave. Oh, boy, is he brave. If I move, he's gonna fly away. But he's having suet right now. But I'm calling you all to prayer. I want us to do a 40-day prayer and fasting. You got it? 40 days of prayer and fasting to save our world from this virus. 40 days. We can change the world in 40 days with prayer if we all stay in like mind to get rid of the demons and the people that are trying to destroy this world. Yep. Demons and people who are working for the demons. Yeah, I think you just pee it out. The vitamin D. I think you just pee it out, y'all. So everybody, let's pray. I joined a 40-day prayer and fast group. God is working. Sandra, send me the link to that. I want to join it too. I just saw a post yesterday from a priest that I follow, and they were doing a 40-day fast and prayer, and I thought, what? Explain fasting for those who are new. A lot of people do fasting different ways. But biblical fasting, you limit your intake to fluids and maybe only have 1 meal a day. I have an essay on fasting that someone wrote for me, and I haven't read it yet, but I will read it in just a little bit, and we'll talk about it tonight, or talk about it this afternoon. But it's just to be aware of, drink your water, drink your fluids, and be in prayer. So I think we should all be in prayer to fight this evil that has come over the world. Well, I love you all. Y'all have a great rest of the day. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. Fasting is powerful. I think fasting helps when you get sick, too. I really believe fasting helps when you get sick. When your body's trying to digest food, it can't fight infection and virus and colds and stuff. So when I get sick, I just go into a fast mode. And when Esther got sick with this virus in China, I recommended that she fast. And well, she didn't have a whole lot of food either because she was used to getting food out and about. And she got she had teas and she had broth and she didn't have hardly anything, and she lost some weight, and the virus was gone in 2 weeks. Yeah, and she was able to go back to Tanzania with her family. Thank God her family wasn't with her. They were with her sister. We got little birds. They're happy birds. So y'all stay safe. Check out our deals we have on our website. We got some great sales going on. We're having Christmas in July and big summer sales. We've got carpet sweepers that are $10 off. They're $27.95. We've got water bottles, and y'all need a water bottle. These water bottles keep your water cold. It keeps your tea hot. And they're $14.95. Both of them are on sale. We have the Back to Basics package, which is a great set of tools to keep your house in order. $49.95, regular $127. It's the best deal in the fly shop. We just have some great deals going on, so check it out. And if anything that's not already deeply discounted, and silver rags are on a BOGO, and pink rags are half price. So $10 you get 12 pink rags. The BOGO is buy one and put it in your cart, and we'll send you a second one. We'll send you one for free. Yeah, I give my purple rags away too. I gave most of them to Leanne. Calendars are here. Get your calendars. You can get a 25% discount when you use coupon code CLEAN25. So get your calendars ordered. August will be here in no time at all, y'all. Here it is, the 11th day of June, and we haven't turned our air conditioner on yet. Now, it did get a little warm last night, but we had the back door open because we had Molly Dog with us, and Molly Dog won't let anything come in the house. Tulip would sleep right through it. We got birds. Happy birds. So y'all check out the fly shop. Thanks for keeping us in business, really, literally, during this COVID crisis. At the beginning of February, I didn't know what we were going to do. Yeah, they're microfiber. Our rags are microfiber, and they clean like you wouldn't believe. There's been plenty of links already to the fly shop. Just scroll back in the comments. You'll see it. Patty's posted it several times. Well, it is clear as a bell today. I don't know if they're made from recycled products or not, but they're made from a material that, I mean, it grabs stuff like you wouldn't. People have had yellow scratches on a black car for 2 years, and they take the purple rag and just barely rub it, and it takes it off. I wouldn't live without them either. I use them to wash dishes. I keep one as a washcloth in my bathroom because it's good for scrubbing knees and elbows. And the silver ones are on the BOGO. It's pleasant being out here doing a show out here. I got background singers. Isn't that fun? Oh, okay. I'll show you the view again before we go. Let me get up. Take the phone off the... Let's see if I can flip this around. There it is. Uh-oh, I'm having low... There we go again. There's the view today. Let's see if I can make it come in clearer. It's gorgeous out there. See y'all later. Let me turn around. You can't see it with the forward-facing camera. You just can't see it. But I'll show you the deck right quick. Let me... And they cleaned my furniture too. Look how pretty my chair is. It's not green anymore. They cleaned this table. It was covered up. This is my little piece of heaven. So y'all have a good rest of the day. I'm going to get back to work. It's not work when you love what you're doing. And I'll see you after a while. Bye.